Song leading at CABC. We're going to go through what a song leader typically does as they prepare to song lead on Sundays. First thing a song leader usually does is they go onto the church calendar, go to the preaching roster to look up on the date that they are leading what the message is. That message will inform what songs you might choose. So check that out so that you can choose songs which are relevant, because that will make it more encouraging for the congregation members if the songs are chosen which are relevant to the message. Now, on the music tab, there's going to be a list of songs that our church does. So choose songs from here, and we usually choose 2 songs and 1 kid song at the start and a response song at the end. So that's usually what we do. Just as an example, I'll have 10,000 Reasons, How Deep the Father's Love, and Isaiah 53:6, and let's go with Cornerstone as a response song. Okay, now we've chosen our songs, so now we've got to put the songs into Music Stand, which is the app where all the musos can get the music in the right keys and so on. That's in the Worship Tools website. And so over here, you would create a service. I'm just going to put it in a past date just so that we don't get confused. But you just type in the date that you are service leading and select Sunday morning and save. And at this point, since we're only using it for the purposes of music, you just need to add the 4 songs that you're going to do. So go to Add Item, Song, select and add the songs that you need. So 10,000 Reasons. Default key is usually okay. You can always change it later on. So at your rehearsal, you might change up the key, or you might find out before you do that. How deep? Okay, select. There it is. I usually do that in E, I think. So I'll do it in E. And add item. There it is. And finally, Cornerstone. Cool. There it is. So we've added the 4 songs here. What that does is when the musos go onto the Music Stand app or the website, they'll be able to see all the music that you've chosen. So at the rehearsal, they'll be able to whip out their phones and get the music. When you're here, you can also just check the keys and make sure they're good, and change it if it's not good. So here's the key. You might change that to like a B flat or something, and so on. But also you can print, which will send out a PDF if that's your preference of keeping the music as well. Anyway, so then you go to your rehearsal, you rehearse your songs. Now, as well as that, we do need to prepare the slides, and so for that, you'll be using Proclaim. Proclaim is a software that the folks on the PowerPoint use, and so as a song leader, you need to prepare the lyrics to make sure they match up with what you intend to sing. So hop onto Proclaim, download the app, and it looks a bit like this. So I'll just do a demo on a previous week. What you want to do is, as you can see, this is the full list of slides, and usually there are the song slides after the welcome, and there's also a response song after the sermon. So they're the ones that you'll be involved with changing. All you need to do is delete the songs that you're not singing and go to Add Item, Add Song, and add that in. Once you've added it, just look through this list to make sure the lyrics that are going to get projected are what you have in mind. Check if there's a double chorus, if you're doing anything different to the stock standard. And if you want to change it, it's just a matter of changing these tags here. So for example, you might just want a normal ending at the end instead of the special ending with an extra few worship your holy names. You might just change that to chorus 1 instead if you wanted a normal ending. But yeah, that's how you would change those. Cool, that's it. And so you would change the 3 or 4 songs by deleting the old one, delete, and adding item and adding the new song that you've chosen. And checking the slides. So that's as straightforward as this one is. When you close out, it will auto-save and it will sync up, so on Sunday they'll get the current slides. Cool. And so the next thing is service leading prep. Yeah, so usually as a song leader, you would be welcoming people because you're the first person standing on stage. And so usually I would have a short little spiel, a sentence or two to encourage the congregation before they stand and before they sing. So yeah, depending on what you want to talk about, but it helps them get into a worshipful mood on Sunday morning. So do a little welcome, and then before each song you might choose to say a sentence or two, which can encourage the congregation, but it's not essential as well. So that's an example of what you might have. All right, fantastic. So hopefully that gives you an idea. Oh, one last thing. If just be aware of who has the keys and who is opening up the church hall. It might not be you, but just be aware of that because that's a logistical thing that will need to happen as well. All right, hope that makes your job a bit easier.